how medieval kings were depicted in art. How they actually looked. Traffic light turns green, the first driver directly in front of it. The original Disney remake. Me trying to study my addiction. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift haters when they see what the Fast and Furious movies had become. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. Wishes one Pokemon to be real and never read their Pokédex entry. Oh, that poor sweet child. Them, no, you can't like the song. Me. We had a good thing, and you just had to blow it up. You and your greed. Doctors after inventing pain. Vegan when they realize that vegetables are alive. How I learned to eat air. Teabagging violently. Saying GG at the end. Call them a racist. Call them anything ophobe. People who are losing arguments online. When the military says it's lost an $80 million fighter jet and is asking people to help look for it. Asking girlfriend for ex. Watching girlfriend's favorite TV show, cuddling with her and then asking her for ex. Your next task is write a rap song without mentioning gang activity, wealth pills or doing the devil's tango. They may be garbage, but that's not gonna stop me from buying 3 packages and eating them all in a day. Me, a European waiting for my American friends to wake up. Not eating because of nausea. Nausea because of not eating. Me accidentally meditating when someone asks me what TV shows I watch while my mind goes totally blank. People who enjoy spicy food be like, this is fine. Humans having to find a new habitable planet after they moved to Mars and def it up in 2 years. Now what? Please pay it for me. You'll pay me back, right? You'll pay me back, right? When the annoying kid at the restaurant finally trips and bangs his head on a table. Is 450 90% of 500? No, 450 is not 90% of 500. To find 90% of 500 you can multiply 500 by 0.9, which gives you 450. Wait, actually yes, 450 is 90% of 500. My apologies for the confusion. The world if mobile gaming companies actually created the games they advertise. Every guy thinks that every girl's dream is to find the perfect guy. Wrong. Every girl's dream is to eat without getting fat. All of my plans for the future involve me waking up tomorrow with a sudden sense of discipline and adherence to routine that I have never displayed even once in my life. For example, they say lol, 7-day ban, you're hired. Roblox. Second season of a good anime after 5+ years. I was extremely drunk that day. Me only watching anime, manga, get that thing out of my face. Chomp. When you get no emotional support at home but there is some at work, do not break down. I pay attention to who reacts on my posts because as soon as I get rich, I'm buying you all tacos. Text-based social media should have a feature that lets you enter any word you want. Change my mind. Billionaires when asked about charitable donations. I'm sorry, is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand? A 20-year-old college student guy makes $30,000 from GameStop shares and donates consoles to Children's Hospital. That means I have been single for over 200 years. Sorry for bringing it up. It looks that you have to keep yourself busy to feel okay. Rate my grandma's setup. My only Apple product genuine. When you're microwaving at 3 AM and forget to stop it at 1 second, now all of China knows you're here. Me in geography class learning that Africa is not a country, Africa is a continent. Me after watching Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Friends getting married, having kids, getting promotion, buying house, meanwhile me scrolling memes at night. Japan, let's make our memes pretty and cute. US, let's make our memes the ugliest beings to ever exist. As connoisseur, your highness. Stop giving me your toughest battles. You knew it was she coins, why did you go all in? What opinion will have you like this? I have never had an opinion about anything in my life, please stop putting these on my timeline. When you're in public versus when you're at home, how did this become that? What if the human is not my pet but I'm his? Military commander makes a split-second decision during a battle which would probably be seen as sensible had it not been for hindsight. Historians 300 years later. Ha ha ha, effing idiot. Looking at old notes in my phone, I was onto something here. Animals that are named for what they do. Woodpecker, anteater, fly, killer whale. When you max out the starting weapon. Nobody. Teenage fashion today. Going to sit next to the richest looking middle-aged man on my flight and scroll through mine for 3 hours straight. When people ask why I go to the gym 6 days a week but still have a terrible lead, without my cookies I'm just a monster. Women, I hate my hair, no products work for me. Men, after using body wash or shampoo. Sometimes Milo Pony looks cute but sometimes I look like a young man in colonial America eager to start his woodworking apprenticeship. Me moves an image 0.00002mm in Word. Entire text I edited for 4 hours. Europeans talking about black people. Europeans talking about refugees. Europeans talking about Turks. Europeans talking about gypsies. Fantasy. Reality. Just a phase. This too. Yep, and this one. 100% authentic true me. You not even watching the movie. Me. Yes I am. Commercial airline pilots in the US right now watching an F-35 fighter jet fly by with no pilot. iPhone users when they discover the price of Thunderbolt 4 Pro cable. Shut up and take my iPhone 15 back. You chain. Bro, I watched a new show and stole the personality of the character I liked the most. Woman, I think you look nice, want to go out sometime and see a movie. Him trying to decipher her riddles. How do they even install these? I think they install them and then build the ocean around it. That makes the most sense, I think. My niece wants to know, if she donates her hair to Locks of Love and the recipient of her hair commits a crime and leaves hair at the crime scene, will her DNA be found all over the crime scene and thus incriminate her? She's 16. Americans when the trees start speaking Vietnamese. Germans when the snow starts speaking Russian. Chinese government when people start speaking freely. Me looking at the order of contacts in an email sent by our boss to determine who they like and dislike the most. Clicking X on a mobile game ad. The X is part of the ad. Unity execs when they really just want a little more money. I have altered the deal, pray I don't alter it any further. Things I want to do. Read everything. Watch everything. Hear everything. See everything. Things I actually do. Lakshi. Absolutely Lakshi. Shout out to psycho effing characters who value friendship and brotherhood more than anything. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Of course it goes without saying that I'm hopelessly dependent on the ingot. Android or Windows users. Apple users. Enter password to log in. First try. Second try. Third try. What gives people feelings of power, money, status, when your bread falls on the unbuttered side? Me after losing a boss battle and the game says I can select the quit option. Save your pity for the weak. Random as F, but female idols are so effing strong. They perform on their in high heels and skirts and crop tops while it's -degrees, have to deal with and do all of this with a reffing smile, otherwise they will be hated until they retire. Summer enjoyers be like, ah yes, imminent heat stroke and bugs biting my incredible. Oh, you just flipped over to face away from me in bed. Interesting, I didn't know we had broken up. When your life is equally lit as it is she, so you don't know if you be depressed or happy. Yeah, X is cool, but have you ever had stable mental health for more than 48 hours?
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.